Why, hello, thy people of the internet, and welcome back to another video. And today we'll be teaching you a tutorial of something I just made. And that is this building behind me. What exactly did I make? Well, I made an automized Nylium Farm. It works for both types, both the crimson and the warped. All you would have to do is change this block here to whichever Nylium that you would like. So, let me go through the pros and cons of this here Nylium maker. The pros: it's cheap, it's easy, and it's simple to build. So you won't have to be worrying about anything about that. Cons: it's not exactly speedy, it's pretty slow, and it requires 2 people. I'll get back to that later. This farm is AFKable. All you would have to do is be inside of here. Every once in a while, press down a block here, and that'll continuously go that way. And then out the back here, it'll be pushed all the way to here for you to break. Now, back to the 2-player thing. The reason why it's 2-player is, as you saw there, of me having to go out. So, player A stands inside of here and places the netherrack while it goes through the machine. Player B is over here breaking it. I'll get to timings later once we finish building this, and I will show you how to build it, but first let me go over how it works. Here, don't worry about me stepping on this. You wouldn't step on this pressure plate normally. Whenever you place a netherrack here on this torch, it'll power this redstone, which will power this block, which will power the piston, pushing it forward, like so. The netherrack will be pushed forward and hit this observer. This observer line goes all the way over to a dispenser that is right here. It'll go to this dispenser. This dispenser will hit this, which will soon turn into that. Then this piston will push it up. Then this piston will push it over. And it'll just do that. And it's all timed perfectly. So it works nice and quickly as it can work. Which isn't very. But, it'll have to do. Here's a nice little building for anybody who's interested in looking at this. So let me go into survival mode and show you how it works. But one other thing I'd like to go through is, some of you might be like, why not just place the Nylium down, place blocks around, and just do this. There, and then go ahead and mine it all. Why not just do that? What's the whole point of making it automatable? And what I have to say to that is it's AFKable. Literally, you can sit here, mine, wait for another batch of 4 to come through, mine it, while this person places it, and yada yada yada. So, let me go into survival mode. Oops. And show you exactly how it would work. Now, I don't have 2 players on to help show how it would work normally, or even in a camera account. So, bear that in mind. So, 1, you don't want to do that. 2, 3, 4. So after the 4th one is placed, if that I'm player 1, now I'm being player 2. I'm over here. I stand directly here and just mine. And then all of those that I just mined, including that one. Actually, I don't know. But those I will mine. They will fall down into that little chamber and end up in here, and there you go, you have Nylium. And this cycle will just continue over and over, which is pretty nice. So let me go back into creative mode and show you the materials that you will need in order to build this farm. Bear in mind, the decoration is just decoration. So let me go through with the materials. Go ahead and pause the video on this screen here, so that way you can see exactly what the materials are, but I will write the materials in the description if you would rather, if that would be easier for you. But you'll need 16 pieces of redstone, 4 redstone repeaters, 2 pistons, 1 sticky piston, 1 observer, 1 redstone torch, 1 pressure plate of any kind or a slab, 6 hoppers, 2 chests, 1 glass, Nylium of your choice, but only one. Blocks, probably 1 stack will be good for this, but if you want to decorate, I would suggest putting more. 1 dispenser, 1 obsidian, which is optional, and bones, which will be your fuel. So, let's go ahead and start this thing off. So we're going to go ahead and grab all of our materials. And we're going to go ahead and go into this. So the first thing, you know what? To make life easier for you guys and me, I personally prefer building and mining and all of that in survival mode. So, here we go. So, the first thing that you're going to want to do is dig a hole like this. Place your pressure, whatever that thing is called. This. Redstone torch. Lost the words there. Redstone torch. Go ahead and place redstone dust here, block there, and a pressure plate right there. Then you're going to want to grab your pressure plate, place that there. Go 2 blocks over, and place your observer right there. Nice. Just to help me think a little bit, you're going to go out 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and right here, not 2 down, but 1 down, you're going to place this guy. Then you're going to place, not there, I keep misplacing. You're going to place, I did it again. You're going to place your dispenser right there. And you're going to go ahead and might as well just fill it up with bone meal. Like that. Now you don't have to worry about it. Then, right over here, you're going to want to place your sticky piston and your glass. Underneath that glass block, or in this block space right here, you're going to want to place your Nylium, which I'm going to be using is that Nylium. You're going to want to dig down 2 over like so. Not down there, because right there is your piston. And you're going to want to bring it all the way over here. Grab your repeaters. Break one of those redstone. And go ahead and put it on 3. Over by 2. Next thing we're going to do. Actually, oops, I went one too many over. It needs to be here. But I like this. This doesn't need to be here at all. So you're going to place 4 blocks like this over. Then you're going to place a block right here. You're going to grab 2 repeaters, put them like that. Set this one to 4 and set this one to 2. Then you're going to want to bring this over. Place a block here so they do not connect. And bring this all the way over. And set that to 2 ticks. So 3 there. And there you have it. There is the main pushing mechanism there for you. Let me go grab some of the netherrack to show you that it is working. And I will show you what will happen. What should be happening in that moment. So if we come back over here, so this should be moving, and there you go. Something's off. Something's not right. Okay. What is wrong? I'm actually confused. That should be, oh, you know what? This needs to be at 4, and this needs to be at 3, like that, I believe. There we are. Okay, sorry about that, guys. A little bit of a miscommunication there. But essentially, this is what should be happening. So just to go back, the repeater running into this dispenser should be, you should only click it once. This one you should click 1, 2, 3 times. This one you should click 3 times, and this one you should click 2 times. And that should be your timings all set. And as you can see, we're pushing Nylium out. Now, to build our collection system. So go from this block right here over by 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Place a block down. Now what you're going to want to do is make a 7 by 7 perimeter. So that's 5, and there's 7. And then let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And go ahead and do this. Nicely done. And then we're just going to break this and make this into a nice, lovely perimeter. Next, what you're going to want to do is dig a hole. You're going to want to dig this down, let's see, by 3. Dig this down by 3. I'm just going to double check on that real quick, because I don't want to be telling you to dig down by 3 and it's not by... Yep, I'm glad I double checked. It was only by 2. So right to here, that should be fine. So next thing you're going to want to do is break these sets of blocks. Break 2 blocks over there. And go ahead and make a little area to get out. Place down your chest. Go over here. And place down your 6 hoppers. Nicely done. And then I don't actually think I grabbed water buckets. I did not. So I'm going to go into creative mode for a second. You guys probably shouldn't be doing this, but what you're also going to need is some water. 6 buckets to be exact, but 2 buckets can do the job by doing that trick there. And there you go. And you'll need 1 slab, which I also forgot to add. A slab, which at the same time is optional to put right there. And that slab, all it will do is just prevent the water from coming into this area. And you can upgrade that to however big you want, add sorting systems, all that. You can decorate this and you can decorate that. Now, pretty much your farm is done. Ooh, you don't want to be doing that. Now, remember that obsidian that I talked about before? Just in case if this starts spamming out blocks, you're going to want an obsidian block right here behind this. So you won't have to worry about your piston breaking this and all of that if this all gets jammed and then everything gets jammed. So I'm going to get rid of everything in my inventory. Feel free to decorate it, but there's some other things I would like to go over with. So as I said before, this is a 2-person farm. 1 person stands here and 1 person stands here, and it's AFKable. Now, it's not AFKable where you can put a weight on it to simply just be doing this and breaking all the blocks that come towards you. What I would suggest doing is having this person every 2 seconds place. Then 1, 2, place. 1, 2, place. And then that will come out to here. And then eventually after 8 seconds, it'll come out to here. Oops. And then this person will break these blocks every 9 seconds. It'll be faster than that. And then the cycle will start again. Up 4, break them. And then they'd all, fall into there and eventually get picked up, which is very nice. Another thing is have oops, that wasn't meant to happen. Have these 4 blocks, these 4 nether brick, not nether brick, but these 4 netherrack blocks in here, and also have these 7 nylium already in the system. These don't necessarily need to be nylium to start off with. They can be nether brick, or at least before you start your AFKing, make sure that this is already here to make things a lot easier for the person who's breaking it, so that way he's not like breaking 3 at a time or anything like that. That shouldn't have happened. So he should be standing directly in the middle. He cannot reach that, so don't be standing here where you can reach that. You don't want to reach that last block there. You only want to break the 4 that will fall in this area and won't fall in this area. Another thing, you might want to fill your inventory up with blocks so that way you don't collect any of the nylium and it all gets picked up by the hoppers below, by these guys. So this person places a block every 2 seconds. while this person breaks all the blocks every 9 seconds, and just have some kind of macro or app or website that does auto clicking for you, so that way it can happen so you don't have to be here at all or have it weighted or anything. So yeah, that's the farm or Nylium converter of ultimate doomness. I hope you liked it, and I hope you use it, because that would also be amazing. As I said before, you will need a friend for this. I don't have any friends to use for this tutorial, but you know, that's fine. It's fine. We don't have to worry about that. Feel free to decorate it any way possible. And I really hope that you guys enjoyed this, and that'll be it. So thank you for watching. That's it for this tutorial. I will see you next time. Bye-o.